Alright, after a quick game of Millionaire Special Edition for 360, now we could tackle our next general knowledge questions with, well, the pipe works. No, it's Jeopardy for the 360. So far we won $92,000.
Jamie Anderson, a female snowboarder? She's hot.
Why did you just say it on camera?
I couldn't resist. She's hot and sexy. I like big fun, I cannot lie.
Mikey said he's single, guess what? We all are. Well, minus some who is married. Minus some who is married and some have girlfriends. So, yeah, we're single.
You know what? Keep calm and date us.
I'm not gonna go with that joke.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Rivet.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories.
Hit us.
World flags. Intravenous. Catching some Z's.
Seeing
Note the quotation marks.
Yeah.
It happened on Halloween.
Really?
Showbiz stuff. And a Herculean effort. Player 1, where do we start? 1926. There's no escape for this magician who dies following a rupture of his appendix.
Oh, what is his name?
Player 1.
Who is Harry Houdini?
Yeah, Harry Houdini.
It happened on Halloween 4.
Player 1, back 1846. Heavy snowfall traps this carnivorous party in the Sierra Nevada mountains.
Oh.
Okay, player 3.
Pity party?
Any other takers?
Well, look at it.
It's player 1.
Take it. Was a wig party?
That's not it.
It's the other one.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? It's player 2.
Donner party, and that's the one. Ugh,
Player 2, start us.
There we go.
1956. The Brits and the French invade Egypt in response to the nationalization of this. The correct response is the Suez Canal.
Oh, yeah, the Suez Canal.
We return to you, player 2.
800.
1961. This man's body is removed from Lenin's tomb. Here's the correct response. Joseph Stalin.
Whoa!
Please pick again, player 2. 1998. This Mideast nation announces it will no longer cooperate with UN weapons inspectors.
What is Iran?
Okay, player 1.
Iran. Ooh. Is that
Anyone else care to
Iraq,
try to come
I
up with a
think.
correct response? Let's hear it, player 3. Sorry.
It's Iraq.
Anyone else? Okay, player 2.
Iraq. Bingo.
Player 2, choose again.
Herculean effort
This wife
2.
of Zeus sent 2 serpents to kill Hercules as a baby. He strangled them. Yes, player 1?
Who is Hera?
That is correct. Player 1, where do we start?
A Herculean effort 4.
Sarah will present this clue.
As one of his labors, Hercules had to dog-nap this three-headed beast from Hades.
Yes, player 1?
Who is Cerberus?
You get to pick again,
A
player 1.
Herculean effort 6.
Hercules joined this husband of Medea for a journey aboard the Argo. Here's the response we were looking for. Jason.
Oh yeah.
You get to pick again, player 1.
Herculean effort 8.
Hercules literally took the weight of the world off his shoulders when he needed help with some golden apples. Yes,
Who's
player 1.
Atlas?
That's it. And you're back into some money. Player 1, choose again.
Herculean effort
Hercules
1000.
had to wrestle with one of these creatures that fathered the Minotaur.
I have no idea.
Here's what we were looking for. A bull. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Showbiz stuff 2.
Dialogue from this show. Women don't leave Denny Crane. And for a secretary, it was the Secretary of Defense. Yes, player 1?
Danny Crane, what is Boston Legal?
Right you are.
Showbiz stuff
Player
4.
1, back to you. I'm glad I got the partying out of my system because now I can focus on my career, said this simple lifer. Yes, player 1?
Who is Nicole Richie? It's Paris Hilton.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Simple lifer is Paris Hilton.
Here's what we wanted. Paris Hilton.
Bingo.
Select again. This comedian's rant to Conan O'Brien about ungrateful technology users has received over 5 million hits on YouTube.
Oh crap.
We're talking about Louis C.K.
Oh yeah.
Player 1. Pick again. Blind hermit Gene Hackman entertains man of few words Peter Boyle in this 1974 comedy.
Oh crap, I don't.
Here's the response we were looking for. Young Frankenstein.
Oh yeah, duh.
Please pick again, player 1. Answer. It's the Daily Double. You're in second right now. How much?
How much that clue's worth? 1,000? Let's go for 1,000.
Okay, here is the clue. I've eaten things that didn't complain this much, says Diego the Saber-Toothed Tiger in this 2002 animated film.
Thank I wager 1,000. What is Ice Age?
Correct. Player 1, you pick again, please.
Catching some Z's for 2.
Each defender guards a section of the playing area in this system of sports defense. Okay, player 1.
Gosh, what's the zone?
Yes.
Catching
Please
some
pick again,
Z's
player
for
1. This Italian squash can be eaten raw, steamed or grilled, or baked in a sweet bread.
What is zucchini?
Okay, player one. Right. Player
That is
one, you
right.
pick again, please.
Catching some Z6.
Two-word term for the weightlessness experienced by astronauts in orbit.
Zero
Player one.
gravity.
That's correct.
Catching some
We return to you,
Z8.
player one. Kelly will present this clue.
It's the point on the celestial sphere vertically above a given position.
Second one on
It's
the
player
first
one.
was a Sather.
That's incorrect.
No, that's
Anyone else?
I guess.
Here's what we were looking for. The zenith.
Oh, it's a zenith, like the TV.
You get to pick again, player one.
Oh, well.
The Lozi people moved to higher ground during the annual flooding of this African river. Let's hear it, player one.
Oh, what's the Zambezi River?
That's right. Way to go. Player one, you pick again,
World
please.
Hello. World flags. For two.
Like many countries, Albania has this bird as a symbol, and its flag shows a two-headed one.
Albania. Zimbabwe.
Here's the
Yes.
response we were looking for. The eagle.
Oh, the animal they want. Oh,
Please
okay.
pick again, player one. This country readopted its old red, white, and blue flag in 1991.
It's not
Okay, player
the
one.
United States. What is... See the France of Croatia. Readopted. What is France?
Anyone else?
It's Russia.
Here's the correct response. Russia.
Yep.
We return to you, player one.
6.
In 1996, to represent unity, Ethiopia put this five-pointed star with mystical overtones on its flag. Here's what we were looking for. The pentagram. Player one, back to you. Here's Kelly with the clue.
One legend says that the design of this country's flag was inspired by the reflection of the moon and a star in a pool of blood after the Battle of Manzikert.
Oh, I know I saw that star. It's not China.
Okay, player two. Sorry, that's...
And it's not Egypt.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player three? No.
Whoa, I think we got a guess.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
All right.
Player one?
We got two are going to the finals.
Well, it's Turkey.
Right you are.
Alright.
Player one, you
That's
pick again.
it.
This phrase appears on the flag of Brazil.
Oh.
Here's the correct response. Ordem e progresso. Player one, choose again.
Intravenous 2.
Venus's surface is hard to view from Earth because it's completely covered by these.
White clouds.
Let's hear it, player one. Yes!
Intravenous 4.
Select again. One of these on Venus lasts about 244 Earth ones. Okay, player one.
What's day?
You got it. Player one, back to you.
Intravenous 6.
Like Mercury, Venus has this many moons.
What is 0?
Let's hear it, player one. Yep.
Moving that category well.
Player 1. Pick
Hey.
again. We're not sure if it was ancient or not, but the first U.S. flyby of Venus was by one of these space probes in 1962. It's Player 1.
What is Voyager?
No, that's not right.
Well, it's either
Anyone
one of
else want to
them.
hazard a guess on this?
It's a Mariner. Duh. I even remember
Let's hear it,
that.
Player 3. Good.
And to
the
wrap
last
this
two
up,
for $1,000. Galileo's finding that Venus goes through these, like the moon, was the first direct evidence for Copernican ideas.
I would say faces, but that's gonna
Player
be
two.
wrong.
No, sorry.
They're not orbits.
Anyone else?
I wonder they are faces.
Let's hear it, Player 3. That is
That's the one.
Okay, we have Player 2 in third place, which means that Player 2 will go first in the Double Jeopardy round. Those are
There
worth
we go.
$100 to $2,000 in these categories. Did you plan it that way? Daniel Boone. The Bible. Related words. Famous Canadians. And the Iowa State Fair.
Woo!
Player 2, you're in command of the board as
Daniel
we
Boone
continue,
for
right?
four.
Tick Licker was Daniel Boone's nickname for this indispensable possession. Yes, Player 1?
It's a rifle.
Right you are. All right, let's get back into this. Player 1 has control of the board.
Daniel Boone.
In 1778, Daniel Boone was taken captive and adopted by Chief Blackfish of this Indian tribe.
What are the choices?
Okay, Player 1.
Okay, what's the Cherokee tribe?
Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
What's the tribe? I have no idea.
Let's hear it, Player 3. That's correct.
Yeah, the
On
Shawnee
plus side
tribe.
again.
Means I was a whole.
Player 3, you start us off. Cleared under Daniel Boone's direction in 1775, the Wilderness Road passed through this famous gap.
Oh, and I don't know that gap. It's not the Grand Canyon.
We're talking about the Cumberland Gap. In his poem Don Juan, this Englishman wrote 7 stanzas about Daniel Boone and his virile exploits. Here's what we wanted. Lord Byron. Player 3, back to you for our next selection. Nancy, the first of the daily doubles. You are currently in second place. Player
for
3,
three
give us a
hours.
wager. Answer. James Fenimore Cooper based this last of the Mohicans character on Daniel Boone.
Nanny Boone Poe. Yeah.
Player 3, back to you.
Relator was 4.
A park was originally an enclosed place. This related word still means an enclosure for racehorses. It's Player 1.
What's the stall?
That's right. Any other takers? Here's the response we were looking for. A paddock.
Okay, never heard of that.
You get to pick again, Player 3. Culprit, meaning the guilty party, evolved from this adjective meaning guilty. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What's culpable?
Yep. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we continue.
Later was 12.
Fabricate is related to this verb that can mean to write something fraudulent, like a signature. Here's the response we were looking for. To forge.
Yeah, forge his signature.
Select again.
16.
As score can mean to cut, it makes sense that it's from the same root as this word for big scissors.
Wants to cut someone else with big scissors.
It's player 3.
Cheers.
Where do we begin, player 3? To do this to something is to make it holy, a word from the same root.
It's not the Holy Bible, that's for sure.
Let's hear it, player 2. You are correct. And you're back into some money.
She's out the
Player
hole.
2, where do we start? As Rachel died bearing him, she called him Benoni, son of my suffering. His father Jacob used this name.
Benoni? See,
It's player 1.
what do you guys think? Yeah, my actual name.
All right, let's get back into this. Player 1.
Well, let's get this out of the way. The Bible for 8.
When the Jews of Persia are ordered killed, Mordecai puts on sackcloth accessorized with these. Let's hear it, player 1.
Tassels. Oh,
Sorry.
ashes. And I just realized
Anyone else
it.
want to hazard a guess on this?
If it's ashes, I'm gonna kick myself in the
It's
head.
player 2. That's correct.
Ugh.
A lot of clues.
I
a
just
lot
realized
of categories.
it,
Player
too.
2. Make us in Luke. Jesus is tried both by Herod and by this Roman governor.
Oh.
Let's hear it, player 2. That's not right. Any other takers? The correct response is Pilate. Player 2. Pick again. The Jews held these people in low esteem, so they're made to look good in Luke. We're talking about the Samaritans.
Oh, yeah.
Player 2, you pick again, please. The first and second of these books cover the same period as 2 Samuel and 1 and 2 Kings. We're talking about Chronicles. Select again.
Famous Canadians for.
In 1917 and 1918, Ontario's Billy Bishop claimed 72 aerial victories as an ace in this war.
I would say World War One.
Player 3?
Because it happens during the 17. That would be the World War One. And it's the
Player
100
3,
tray
where do
one.
we start? Orbiting at about 67 million miles, it's the second planet from the Sun. It's player 1.
It's Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars.
Yeah, you're right.
It's Venus, come on.
Player 1, you start.
Did you plan it that way for 8?
Its moon, Ganymede, is the largest in the solar system.
Oh, I think I know.
Okay, player 1.
What is Jupiter? That'd be
We return to you, player 1.
11th. That'd be, and all that sketch. The one who said Jupiter was Kel. So thank you, Kel. Did you find that
The
way?
least dense planet in the solar system. It would actually float if you could find a big enough tub to put it in. Here's the response we were looking for. Saturn.
Ah,
Player 1. Pick again.
16.
In 2005, NASA experimented with a low-pressure greenhouse to grow plants on this carbon dioxide-rich planet.
Oh gosh. It's not Venus, it's not Mercury.
Let's hear it, Player
could be
3.
Saturn.
That's right.
There will be Mars.
Player 3, you start.
He's got the lead.
Toronto-born journalist Morley Safer began co-hosting this TV news magazine way back in 1970.
If I would
Okay,
take a
Player 1.
stab, what is 60 minutes? I would take a really good stab. That is 60
Player
minutes.
1, make a selection,
Did
please.
you
as
play
we
it that way
continue.
for 2?
In 1781, it became the first planet discovered in modern times.
It's not Mercury. It would have been not Jupiter, Saturn.
Here's the correct response. Uranus. Player 1.
Don't you talk about my Uranus? Okay, no, that didn't sound right exactly.
You pick again, please.
Famous Canadians 1200.
Here's Jimmy. He'll show you.
Ooh.
This mariner's 16th century explorations of the Gulf of St. Lawrence laid the basis for French claims to Canada.
Okay, Player 2.
Louis Joliet. It's not Joliet.
Any other takers?
It's not Marco Polo. The one who discovered looks like Christopher Columbus.
Here's what we were looking for. Jacques Cartier.
No, that one.
Player 1,
What?
back to you.
1600.
Co-discoverer of this pancreatic hormone, Ontario's Frederick Banting won a 1923 Nobel Prize.
Pancreatic hormone? Oh, gosh. I don't know that one, I'm sorry.
Here's what we were looking for. Insulin.
Ah, that's for the insulin. Again,
Player
my
1,
apologies,
back
I
to you.
didn't know. Pancreatic hormone.
This Nova Scotia man founded a famous line of ships in 1838. Here's what we were looking for. Samuel Cunard. Player 1, choose again.
Iowa State Fair 4.
One annual event is tossing this, also the term for the bouncy food eaten on a banquet circuit.
Tossing.
Okay, Player 1.
If there was a rubber chicken.
That is correct.
The classic
Player
rubber
1,
chicken
back to you
joke.
for our next selection. Bruce Springsteen sang about this attraction. The one at the Iowa State Fair dates back to 1921. Okay, Player 1.
I'll take a guess. What's the Tunnel of Love?
Yeah!
Take a
You
good stab
again,
at
Player
it.
1.
12.
Not bad, man.
1200.
Set at the Iowa State Fair, this duo's musical, State Fair, says, I've got Iowa in my ears and eyes and nose.
Duel's musical state fair.
Yes, Player 1.
Who are Waters and Hammerstein?
Good. Please pick again, Player 1.
1600. There you go.
Answer. The other daily double. You are in the lead right now. Decide on your wager, Player 1.
$300.
Here is your daily double clue. The beef cattle competition is sanctioned by this youth group, big in the heartland, with its slogan, Learn by Doing.
I'll take a good guess. What's Fight Club?
That puts you even further ahead.
Yeah.
And the $2,000 clue? At age 2, this future single-named fashion designer was named the fair's healthiest city boy.
H2? Oh, man. No, I don't want to go with the bet, too.
Here's what we were looking for. Halston. Oh, sorry. Player 2, you'll not be progressing to Final Jeopardy.
One down.
The category for Final Jeopardy today is Italian inventors. So, what's your wager? Let's take a look at the last clue. In 1910, his new invention helped Scotland Yard catch a murderer escaping to North America across the Atlantic. And your response?
Funny.
Sorry, I didn't correctly.
He's got it
Your
wrong.
score by. And your
1095.
response?
Tesla. Tesla.
And that was wrong.
And that's also wrong. Well, it's only to $5,000.
We're talking about Guglielmo Marconi.
Marconi. Well, it's in the 5,000 rewon.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Still the reigning champion of 5,000 more. To make this 6-game winning grand total of 97,000 even. So we got that streak going on with 6 games with 97,000. So I'd like to thank you all for watching Jeopardy. I'd like to thank my Skycase for helping out. We got one more video in which we are going to do our favorite. Stay tuned for that.